What if you live on a rock? People wondering if the house itself will bring good luck. Should you or should you not let go of a relationship that you've invested almost your whole life in? Find out. Guys, welcome to the Ask Joey Up show. This is my weekly show where I will answer questions from fans or general enthusiasts of feng shui, 八字 and qi. So if you have something you want to ask me in regards to any of these subjects, please shoot a video of yourself asking the question. Give me some details about your date and time of birth and the problem that you face on hand, and I will attempt to help you on this show. And this week we have a very interesting question about a person living inside a rock. And also, if you live inside a rock and you want to know if you want to continue with a certain relationship that you have invested heavily in, well, here are my answers. But first, let's have a look at the video.
Hi, my name is Christine. I'm calling from France. My question is a personal question. I've been married for 11 years. And it has been a very rocky relationship for almost all the time. And now my husband really expresses that he wants to leave, and he doesn't like the house in which we are living in. We are living in a troglodytic house. So my question is, should I move on, just let go, or is there anything to save? Thank you very much for taking my question. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so now I do have the 八字 charts that came along with that video, and I've taken the liberty to plot those charts. So I'm going to show you Christine's chart first, okay? So this is Christine's chart, and of course she did mention that she's living inside a rock, and she is going through a rocky relationship right now. And one of the questions, as you could see, is that she wants to know, would it be good if she would let go, right? So normally now, of course, if you purely look on a 八字 perspective, sometimes the answers are easy, but it's never easy when you are involved in the actual relationship, because there are feelings and emotions involved, and usually it's harder to let go. Okay, intellect is one thing, emotional is totally a different matter. How many of you feel the same, right? You felt that intellectually you should move on and you stop wasting time with certain people, but you just want to what are the options, right? If you move on, and how do you actually let go? Okay, now let's look at Christine's chart. In this case here, she is a yang metal person. Now if you have been following my 八字 books and 八字 programs, you would know that yang metal, especially metal dragon. Metal dragon is one of the 4 Fui Gong. Fui Gong means solitary pillars. So usually if it appears in a guy, they're saying that they are able to take on solitary work. Now solitary is not lonely, okay? Solitary are those jobs that, like in old days, they are the generals, they are the warlords. Well, if you sit in a position where you are the leader, it's gonna be lonely on top, right? But if it lands on a woman's life, and sometimes because you need to be sentimental, this chart here finds it hard to express, okay? Hard to find someone to understand you, okay? So on your case here, being a chart that is metal dragon is tough on relationship, but that's just the chart, right? But can you fix it? Are you able to have a meaningful relationship? The problem with yang metal here, okay, is that it's tough, okay? For you to let go, it's not so easy, because in your chart you want to win and you think you can fix it. My advice to you, of course, based on this chart is, it's great to move on, because you're not running out of relationships, because your chart here has the fire element at the hour pillar, which means you even unto the end of your life, if you're willing to and you're open to it, you will be able to find someone else, okay? But the question is, the current one is a bit difficult to let go, but in your chart you should, because you can find, if you don't let go, you're not going to find somebody else, okay? So let's look at the other chart that you have sent along, that will be your partner's chart. So your partner's chart is a Yang water person, is a water tiger born in the tiger month. So in the chart here, now I can understand why it's so hard to let go of this person, because your Yang metal is inside the chart and it doesn't end until that person reaches 69 years old. So there's going to be a back and forth affinity between the two of you. So it's hard that even if you want to let him go, he comes back to your life, and he lets you go and you come back to his life. There's a connection there. It takes a lot of effort to be able to break free from this person, especially he's like the ocean water and you're living right next to an ocean, next to the rock, right? So but a good month to actually achieve this is the August month. In August, that is the metal monkey, and it's a very, very strong month where it can help clash on this chart that we are seeing right now, and also enables you to have the strength to walk away and find a new life. Okay, so that will be the best thing for you to do. So I know it might be hard at first, but if you understand, Christine, that there's a lot of opportunities still coming your way, as long as you keep an open mind and an open heart, you will be able to find, because it's in your destiny. You should be able to do that. Okay, so be strong and stay strong. I know there are a lot of people now, how many of you listening to this have similar issues? You know the current relationship sucks, but you're afraid to, you know, let go, because you spent, in her case, 11 years, and maybe in your case, maybe 20 years. I've seen people of 20 years, 30 years, and they can't let go, right? Listen, if you can't let go, you can't find a new person. The most important thing is you look at the chart whether you still have chance. As long as you still have the chance, then by all means, get rid of this person and get somebody else in, okay? Because you have a chance. But if there is no chance, then you should just keep quiet and accept it, okay? That's what I would say. So, and the other question is, you're saying you're living in a rock and whether the it's good feng shui or not. Well, let me tell you this, a lot of good feng shui spiritual places are inside rocks. They're called caves, okay? So we brought a lot of students to China or Taiwan to see spiritual caves. Now, if you are a spiritual person, but I think you are, because metal dragon in a structure that is yours, you're more in line with spiritual practices, right? So for you it is good, okay? But for your partner, which is a water tiger, living in this rock, it's not so good. He's not going to be very calm and stable, and will be very temperamental. It's like big ocean waves clashing to the cliff, so it creates a lot of disturbances and unhappiness, okay? So in your chart, it's okay, because you are metal dragon. Dragon itself is like a cave. This year is a bit of a disharmony because dog and dragon clashes, so it's an opportunity to change. I'd say August is a good time if you want to, you know, muster enough courage to make that change. Okay, so I hope this helps you. And for the rest of you who are watching this video who have similar problems, how many of you have, you know, been stuck in a relationship that is not harmonious and don't know what to do? Well, now you have some ways of looking into possible solutions. It's always about finding a better replacement. Okay, if it's in your chart, you can find a good replacement, then by all means, you're not dead yet, you should be doing that. Okay, so if you guys have similar questions or somewhat different question and would like your question to be featured here on the Ask Joey Up show, please follow the instruction that you see on your screen right now. There should be a link that you can click to on the comment section. Click on that, follow the instruction, film a good video, clearly what you want to know, and give me your details about your date and time above, and maybe a little bit about the environment or the feng shui that you're in. Let me try and help you out. Okay, I'll see you in the next episode.